Thank you.
Thanks.
Okay, looks like an old deck. Needs to be updated, probably. That's fine. I'll go with this. So there are around like 22 million blind people in United States alone, which is like more than 7 cities, top cities population within United States. And globally, there are around 280 million visually impaired people in total. And in most cases, visually impaired people do rely on sighted people's assistance in their day-to-day activities, be it at home, be it at a grocery shop, be it navigating outdoors. They do rely on the sighted people's assistance. And a lot of times they do get the assistance, and a lot of times they have to wait on it, either with friends or family. So they are limited to their audible perception and not visual perception. So that's where Aira is coming into picture. Aria is trying to solve this mission, is on a mission to solve the problem of providing equal and instant information to the folks who are visually impaired. We are trying to provide the information similar to what a sighted person will have, or probably more to what a sighted person has, which usually a sighted person is taken for granted, like walking into a Starbucks, you know where the door is, but the visually impaired person might not know where it is actually. And this becomes a little tricky when it comes to sighted person navigating around. It's easy for them, and usually they take it for granted. We all take it for granted as sighted people. But for visually impaired people, it becomes a little challenging. So we are trying to solve this problem by using the technology with human-assisted agents and also with AI-based agents. So what we do is to equip the user with a pair of smart glasses, be it any smart glass. We started working with Google Glass, but we are also venturing into other smart glasses. So user gets equipped with a smart glass, and we do connect the glass to a remote Aira agent who is a trained Aira agent, and he is trained in assisting the blind person remotely by Aira. He is a certified agent. We do connect the glasses to a remote agent and stream the information from the glasses. So what kind of information we stream? We stream video, we stream audio, we stream sensor information into the remote intelligent dashboard which the Aira agent is using. Along with streaming the sensor information, which is like video, audio, and location-based sensors, we are also enriching the information on the fly while it is being transported from user to the agent. So there is backend system which kind of kicks in and enriches the information that is presented to the agent on the Aira dashboard. On the right hand side where you can see an Aira dashboard, the information is enriched, and this is all in real time which is happening. With help of this information, agent is able to relay the information to the user. So be it a specific information to the task, or be it information based on the interest of the user. Just imagine a user walking into a grocery store and he wants to pick an item of his interest. Right? He walks in there, he's visually impaired, so he don't know which aisle to go in and where to pick up the item, so he has to wait for the shop floor assistant. And it might take 10 to 15 minutes for the assistant to come and assist him. And he will be more focused on the task. He'll take the user to the particular item what he is looking for, and he shows the item, probably takes him to the checkout counter. But what they might have missed is an favorite item which is on sale for the user, which definitely a shop floor person might not know. Right? So the enrichment of information is not happening there. And the reality of the user here is like he is limited to auditory perception and no visual perception. And that's where, again, Aira is trying to solve the problem by augmenting the information which is auditory perception through an Aira agent. So Aira agent receives the information from the user space into his dashboard, and using this information, Aira agent will be assisting the user remotely. So what you are looking at is a trained Aira agent using an Aira intelligent dashboard. This dashboard features with intelligence from backend, information coming from the user, and it's providing an augmented information to the agent, so that the user is also receiving an augmented information apart from the regular auditory perception what he has. So it's like more information. So if you take the case of user walking into a grocery store, probably agent would, based on the profile, based on his interests, the dashboard will automatically pop up an information for the agent saying that there's some item, favorite item of the user that is on sale. Agent would be assisting or providing that information to the user so that user can react. Probably he'll buy, he will not buy. It's an extra shopping, but still. So with a glimpse of a look at this picture, as we all are sighted people, we can see a lot of things in here. We can see people, we can see shopping centers, we can see lights, and it's probably getting little darker. There's a lot of information in there which we capture at a glimpse of a visual, right? But when it comes to a visually impaired person, a lot of things go away. And probably he will have only perception from whatever music or sound that are playing around, and probably people chatting around. But he will not have any information of his surroundings. That's where Aira agent is solving the problem, coming in and providing this augmented information apart from whatever he has. Probably a person coming ahead of him. So the picture depicts that a guy in the backpack is the visually impaired person, and the one who is hand-holding him with the hand on his shoulder is an Aira agent, providing information about, okay, there's a person coming ahead of you, there's a restaurant on your left, there's a bar across the street, temple bar, and there's a couple walking into a shop nearby in the right side of the curb. So a lot of enriched information, extra information as per user preferences, Aira agent is able to provide, which blind, visually impaired people do lack today. And that's a great achievement for them. And using this technology, we are trying to converge wearables, we are converging wearables, bandwidth, we are putting in together like technologies of AI, human assisted and agent AI assisted technologies together, and bringing in this great life-changing service to the users so that they can start using it in their day-to-day life. This provides greater independence to them. They can explore new areas, new places, go to new locations, or do things independently and need not wait for somebody to come assist them. They can just put on the smart glasses, try to call an Aira agent, and agent is there available for assisting him remotely. There are some great, this is just one of an example which I have showed you. There are like various other examples where our Aira explorers, what we call the initial users of Aira, have explored, like shopping in a mall, but at the same time, apart from selecting the color of choice of his, apart from selecting whatever item it is, apart from navigating through the store, he will also get information from agent about the online sales of the item. Like today, for him to do that research, it's a big task. But agent is there right then and there, and the Aira intelligent dashboard is providing that information to the agent, and the agent need not do any search. It automatically triggers, okay, he's at a location looking an item, look at the barcode, pull the item information, show it to the agent, so agent can relay that information to the user. So probably user can buy it at the store, or decide that he'll buy it at the store, go back to online and pick it up. So some of the other use cases what we have seen is like user navigating into a group of people, identifying the friends within that gathering from his Facebook profile, because we have integrated Facebook profiles into the dashboard. We have lot of other integrations which I will talk. So this is one of a video of our explorer, Aira explorer Candice, exploring a new area. Sound.
Someone's waving at me. Hi.
The first time I walked with Aira, it was an experience. The visual interpreter with whom I was working described the environment. She described the tree, and she described the leaves that were falling to the ground, and she described the landscaping and the buildings and the architecture. Things I didn't even know were in my environment.
Right now, you are wearing a white button-down collared shirt.
I click on the call button, and then it connects to an agent. In this case, the agent is Emily. Then I tell Emily what our specific task is, and then we get started.
Hi, Aaron. I need to get to Regent's Pizza. Can you help me with that?
I'm pulling in those directions for you now, Juan. Give me one moment.
I guess I would describe it as magical. Now I can walk into a mall, and instead of having to find a security guard or find a kiosk desk, I can walk into a mall, click on Aira, and say, hi, what stores are in my vicinity? What stores do you see? Aira has redefined freedom. It's redefined independence, redefined autonomy. If you are blind and you don't see all of the things in your environment, you don't realize how much you miss out on. And so Aira just opens up this huge environment that you had no idea existed.
If you extend your hand, you should be feeling that button. Okay, perfect.
So what you're looking at is an intelligent dashboard of Aira, which Aira agents would be using. Ooh. Can you bring me to that slide, please? Yeah, so what you're looking at is an intelligent dashboard. In this dashboard, we do provide a lot of augmented information to the agent based on user context, based on user location, based on the video that is coming in from the camera of the user. So like on the top, you can see luggage at a baggage claim. That's the scene is recognized by the system, and there is a flight info that is displayed. This is all automatically pulled up for the agent based on the user context whenever user calls in. And based on location, it will also tell you on which direction the user is going, where he is navigating, and which direction he is looking into. His head orientation can be different, and his walking direction might be different. We have integrations into external applications like Uber. We have integrations into Google, and a lot of personalization has been done to enhance the user experience. Sometimes we do need to take a high quality snapshot because video resolution is always a problem. Probably streaming on a 4G LTE network is lower resolution, so sometimes we do take snapshots for a higher quality for the agents to read some lower fonts and help the user. And we are integrating best in tech components for the entire service. It's not just a mere video transmission and relaying the information. We are also working in integrating. We have partnered with AT&T to provide a Aira prioritized service to the user. We are automating a lot of stuff which human agents does today, and human agent is training the system as we speak so that it can be used in a non-human agent mode, like a complete AI mode. We are working with full immersive experience for agent also, so it's like augmenting the user space. At the same time, we are also augmenting the agent space. It's not agent looking at a computer and relaying the information, but we are trying to put in a complete AR set and provide an immersive experience there. This is one other slide to provide the information based on the context that he's allergic to, say, mushrooms, and his favorite items are steak, so user can pick up from the menu. This is another use case where we compare the actual purchases to online deals. Oops. I would like to play this video. Can you please?
I have a degenerative eye disease called retinitis pigmentosa. I was diagnosed at age 5 and have been losing my vision steadily over many years. What I have remaining now I describe as if you were looking through a drinking straw that was covered with wax paper. I'm excited to be running in my 8th Boston Marathon. However, this year will be a little bit different. I'm actually going to be testing out a new technology that's very exciting. called Aira.
Okay, you're approaching a larger pack in the middle here.
It is a glasses-mounted camera paired with a smartphone app. By activating the app, it connects me with a sighted human assistant that is located somewhere else in the world.
You've got a runner straight ahead.
And so there can be times where people are either inching their way in or aggressively cutting into my path. And with how much I see today, I don't know it until they're basically right in front of me.
Runner's on your right. Clear.
So one thing we're looking forward to trying out with Jessica is to have her pick up on when that's happening and say, okay, you've got someone, and so then I can be like blind athlete here or something to signal.
You're coming up on a water stop.
To push the limits of the technology is, in my mind, running a course like Boston, where it's such a crowded race, it's such a vibrant race, I mean, so much energy. I know it's a term that's kind of heavily used these days, but it's a game changer, I think.
So it's all about providing greater independence to the visually impaired. That's where our mission lies. Thank you. Questions?